Chapter 4, Mishnah 1. We learned in the last Mishnah of the previous chapter that on the day Rabbi Elazar ben Azariah was appointed to be Nasi of the Great Sanhedrin, the status of Koheles and Shir Shirim was debated and ruled on by the Sanhedrin. The first four Mishnahs of this chapter discuss other questions of halacha that were ruled on by the Sanhedrin on the day Rabbi Elazar ben Azariah became Nasi. This Mishnah deals with a particular way of transmitting Tumah. Certain Tameh people, a Zav, Zava, Nida, and a woman who has just given birth, transmit Tumah to objects that are intended to be sat or lain upon, such as a chair or a bed, by sitting or lying down on the object, even if they do not touch the object directly. For example, when the bed is covered by a sheet. This means of transmitting Tumah is known as midras, literally treading. Even objects that are not intended to be sat or lain upon become Tameh through midras if they are occasionally used to sit or lie on. However, this is only if sitting or lying on the object does not interfere with its primary purpose. Thus, for example, a chest of clothes that opens from the top cannot become Tameh through midras, even though people often sit on top of it, because the primary purpose of the chest is to store clothes, and the clothes cannot be put into or taken out of the chest while a person is sitting on top of it. A chest that opens from the side, on the other hand, can become Tameh through midras, because even when someone is sitting on top of the chest, clothes can be put into and taken out of the chest from the opening on its side. See Kalim, chapter 19, Mishnah 7 and 9. And now we turn to the words of the Mishnah. On that very day that Rabbi Elazar ben Azariah was appointed to be Nasi of the Sanhedrin, the Sanhedrin took account of votes and ruled regarding a foot bath, a wooden tub used to wash a person's feet, that can hold between 2 logs and 9 covs of water, which became cracked and can no longer hold the water, that it can become Tameh through midras. Usually, a foot bath cannot become Tameh through midras because its primary use is to wash feet, not to be sat on. However, once the foot bath cracks, it can no longer be used to wash feet and instead be used as a seat. Accordingly, it becomes subject to midras. The Mishnah explains why the question of a cracked foot bath was put to vote in the first place. It was because some argued that a cracked foot bath does not become Tameh through midras. The status of a cracked foot bath had to be voted on because Rabbi Akiva says, even after it develops a crack, the tub retains its status as a foot bath, as its name implies. In Rabbi Akiva's opinion, although the tub is now used as a seat, it is not subject to midras, just like an undamaged foot bath is not. Since Rabbi Akiva disagreed with the view that a cracked foot bath is subject to midras, the matter was put to a vote. The majority agreed with the view that the cracked foot bath is subject to midras, so that is how the Sanhedrin ruled.